Hello everyone, it's Kay here. I'm really quite excited to be here today. I've done something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time, and I've finished it with a little bit of trepidation, having watched two particular people I think I can say on YouTube, one being Donna English and the other one being the Tara. Now there are numbers there and I don't recall what the numbers are. I apologise, Tara. They have both of late put up two beautiful albums that have been a huge source of inspiration to me. Way back in the day when I started with Handy Hippo as a design team member, Edie Jane Clark, who arranges all the products for DT members, sent me the Raining Cat and Dog 12 by 12 paper stack with some embellishments and things. And whilst at the time I did a box album because I didn't feel confident enough to do a full album, I always promised myself that I would do this for Edie Jane and the Handy Hippo company, because it just is such a fabulous paper stack. Graphic 45 is really a league all of its own, and as I say, I was very grateful to receive from Handy Hippo the DT package, which has allowed me now to put this together several months later. But here it is. I really am quite delighted with it. It's really just hot off the press. I finished it this afternoon and wanted, excuse the glue strands, wanted to get it filmed and sent to Edie Jane by way of a huge thank you to the company for allowing me the opportunity to make this. It really has been something that I've thoroughly enjoyed doing, that I probably will do again, but it is very time consuming, very labour intensive, but I think you'll agree the overall effect is well worth putting the effort into. So this is the front of the album. I've just used the Wild Orchid Craft flowers, embellishments from my stash, and here we come to the first page. It's a hidden hinge album, so I've just put little snippets of paper in between each of the pages to do away with too much of the raw edges there of the base of the page card. This is held together with a magnet. It opens up, room for photographs and embellishments. I've got some of the ephemera cutouts here that you could feasibly make little notations on or put extra photographs on. These are held together with a magnet and they just go across like so. This is a little tie flap here that just undoes. Again, you can put photographs, you could put veterinary appointments, anything that you wanted to really, just to keep it safe and not have it on full view if that's what you wanted to do. I'll just pull those together. And then in the bottom here is a little pocket. Oh, sorry, a little booklet. I've put a pocket in here and just put the little stamp outs. This is almost like a waterfall. Each of the pages has the facility to hold a picture. I've left a little pocket bit here so that it's a tuck spot. Again here with the flower, and I think you'll agree there's ample space there to put extra photographs if you need to. On the other page is a double flap. This one folds up the way, this one folds down the way. A nice area for a larger photograph, or again indeed for little bits of paper that you might want to keep safe. This is a magnet fold, so it does allow itself to hold quite nicely. Have I got it the right way? No. Perhaps I didn't put the magnet in that one after all. But it does hold. If the top comes over the lower aspect, it holds quite nicely. In this page I've just got a little tuck spot pocket here which I've decorated with a flower, a couple of areas for journaling on or adding photographs to, entirely up to the individual, but this all lends itself so nicely to, stay there, you're supposed to be there, to decoration. I've used a lot of the ephemera, a lot of the harder pieces, these proper wood chip cutouts, chipboard cutouts, sorry, to decorate. In the centre it's 2 belly straps. I've made again a little, and it's identical on each side, a little photo mat there. I've used some of the postcards from the ephemera. Each side has its own little book here, again for photographs or for journaling or commemorating special events. Let's pop that one in that side, and it is absolutely identical. I've got a couple of little postcards here, another little photo mat, and another little book to add bits and pieces to if that's what is required. So that's the 2 centre pages, and turn again and there's another double flap. Now this is magnetic. I've got my magnet in, then I had to wait for some to come through. Again, photo spots, whatever you choose to do. It's very typical of this kind of album, but I just am so pleased that I've put it together and pleased with the final outcome, because I really didn't think I would be able to do such a nice job as I've done. And then here is another little booklet, backed and lined. The paper is split a little bit, but I'm not worried because it just gives it a little bit of aging. Inside more pages, and these are waterfall pages in effect, but it does mean that you can open them right out. You can either journal in them or add photographs, so you know it's another lovely little area to put your keepsakes in. And then last but not least, the last 2 pages, again a magnetic fold and flap scenario with plenty of room here for storage and putting nice things into. Finally, 2 pockets here. I've just put some little gift tags in, a little tuck folder here, a little tuck spot, and then a little tuck pocket at the bottom there, which I've put the little cats into. I've tried to separate the 2, so one area is for dogs, one area is for cats, and the whole paper range lends itself to our 4-legged friends, which is absolutely wonderful. I've not decorated the back, but I will, not as intricately as I have the front, needless to say. I'm wondering whether for the spine to actually put on a dangle or some ribbons or something of that nature, just to lift the plainness of it, and then it will indeed be absolutely complete. But as it stands, this is my very first proper album, and I'm delighted to be able to share it with you. Do go along to Handy Hippo. They've just had a fabulous clearance event. It's gone by now, but it's something that, you know, if you're interested in this kind of work and you want quality materials but are on a tight budget, Handy Hippo recently sold this paper stack for the 12 by 12 for a ridiculous price. They put it into clearance and offered an extra 25% off, which meant it came down to something around the £5 mark. Bargains like this just don't keep coming around all the time. Fantastic quality. It's worth signing up to their site just to get the newsletter through and to receive emails telling you that these events are in the offing. So thank you very much for sharing this with me. I hope you'll go along to Handy Hippo, check out the site, check out the special offers, look out for the discount times, which are fast and furious. And and see if you can't grab yourself a bargain. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Take care everyone. Bye bye for now.